Yep, the recording is started. Okay, so as usual, we log in into our accounts, and I have done that already, so save a little bit more time. And I'm using my main site is this one. This is the main page for Office 365. And I have just noticed that Microsoft sent a message also that the menu is changed a little bit. Before we see in this list item for the admin pages, but now it's moved to here. So we go to admin from this menu now. We click on admin, and then we see here our Microsoft Office 365 Admin Center. Then as usual, we click show all, and then we can go to our SharePoint Admin Center. Sorry, students, I don't know why this setting always changes that I have to allow the students to come in. But anyway, what we can do, I just click on allow and let in, and then the students can join in. Okay, so this is the SharePoint Admin Center, and today which topics we are studying, we'll see our PowerPoint slides file that I have also uploaded to our Blackboard website. And today is our week number 9. And as usual, we will complete our class tasks and lab tasks all together. And along with, we will be completing our assignment number 9. I'm not now saying the assignment number, but I'm just saying assignment for week 9. So that will be easy, that we will be synchronized in the we don't have different numbers for assignments and week numbers. So we just say assignment for week 9 because we don't have assignment for week number 7 and 8 because 7 was midterm and 8 was reading week. We don't have class. So now in the next week, week number 9, we will have assignment. So we can just call it assignment for week number 9. As usual, we will be completing along with our class, and you will be completing on your laptops. And if any of the steps you are not able to perform, but you can write the reason, and then you can use the class assignments. Here now I'm just writing the topics that we've been completing in lecture 4, lecture 5, and also then in lecture 6, just if sometime we want to see that what we have completed. And this is our general layout of the equipment, that our virtual equipment, virtual lab. And Office 365 E5 trial, it's still going on, but some pages may be we cannot complete with full functionality because our subscriptions are now expiring, because it was only 30 days trial version. And either we can continue with this one. For this lab, I have seen that we don't need really the new subscription for today. And but it's easy. We can still get a new subscription. Microsoft is not very strict to give the new subscriptions. So in the same way, I just created one new for myself just to try some more things I will mention during the class. And then my usual login is still the same, that I'm using ms at comp3121z.onmicrosoft.com. And mine is now with both authentications, so I just have to click on my phone also. And I have deleted some sites and kept some sites. I'll show you my main page. That here, if I go to active sites, there were many sites, so sometimes it was difficult to find which site I was working on. So I deleted many of those sites. The deleted sites go to this topic, deleted sites option, and here we have all of those, and they wait there for 93 days, and then after that they're automatically deleted, or we can delete them before, or we can restore them before these days, the expiry time. So in the active sites, I just created one new site for this week especially. I have given it the name site for week 9. And what I have kept, this is the main site that, as you can see from the URL, the other sites have URL like this, complete site URL, then after that sites, and then whatever name of the site. But this one has only the full name of our subscription, that's comp3121z.sharepoint.com. Nothing here after this. So this one is the default site. And then Enterprise Search Center we have created in previous lectures. I have kept that. And we have created Microsoft 365 Learning Pathways site. I just have kept that. And also I have kept that app catalog that was needed to create this site, Microsoft 365 Learning Pathways. And this I created for the week number 9, the current week. And this is our environment that we are using today. So the site will look like this. And we'll be working today in Microsoft 365 Admin Center and some more options that we have to go in detail. Just for some information, we are not making pictures of this option. Not a lot of work we are doing into this one, but we will see what information is behind there. So if we go to our SharePoint Admin Center, and there we have policies, sorry, with settings, no, not this one. I want to see the subscription actually. For that one is billing. So we go to billing. Sorry, billing is probably in Yeah, Microsoft 365 Admin Center. So if I click on billing, then we can see purchase services, and here actually, try again later. Oh, sorry, sometimes their servers are not available. And then products. So here I want to show that we can notice that our Office 365 E5 trial has expired. So some of the functionality will be restricted. Similarly, if we see about the licenses, we see still we have those, and bills and payments will be nothing over there because we don't have yet the payment option. We are not paying yet. And billing accounts, if we will create one, then it will show here. Payment method will show here when we have a paid subscription, and billing notifications if there are any. When we will have invoices and notifications, then we can see all those things here. But the main thing was we want to see, if we want to see that our trial subscription is expired or still active, we can see it here. And then we will go back to our SharePoint Admin Center. And here we will work today with policies. And in the policies, we have two topics, sharing and access control. So if we click on sharing, we have this page. I just want to mention that the sharing, we have been working most of the time with the sharing features. So in our SharePoint Admin Center and in our sites, we have sharing. First of all, we control from our SharePoint Admin Center that we can call organization level or tenant level. So we have sharing, and here we can set this sharing both at one place, SharePoint and OneDrive. And they are linked together also. If we just drag OneDrive, we can independently set any level of sharing because SharePoint sharing is at highest level, most permissive, and OneDrive we can give it a least permissive setting also. Settings are anyone that users can share files and folders using links that don't require login. And the second level is new and existing guests. Guests must sign in or provide a verification code. We will test them all one by one. And existing guests, only guests already in the organization's directory can be shared. Existing guests, that only guests already in your organization directory will be able to share our contents. And the last one is the least permissive, only people in our organization. So no external sharing will be allowed if we set up to here. This is for SharePoint, and this is of course for OneDrive. These are linked together in a way that if we click on, if we leave this one here on the most permissive, then if we drag it down to the least permissive, then we see the OneDrive permissions automatically go down. So SharePoint is actually the managing rights for the OneDrive also. If SharePoint does not have most permissive, the OneDrive will also not have the most permissive. And similarly, whichever level we will drag our SharePoint rights permissions, it will go the same level here on the OneDrive. So this was just the first behavior that we have seen, and we will see the detail of their behaviors one by one, and we will try them also. If we go to our PowerPoint slide, I have mentioned those things here. This was the billing system that I have already just gone through with you guys. And now in the policies, we can see that how the sliders can be set at different levels from most permissive to least permissive. And here we can see that they can have at different levels, but OneDrive has to be at least equal or at least permissive, at lesser permissive level. After that, we set levels here. We have to set the similar levels at the site levels also. If we don't set that, then the behavior will be, of course, whatever is at the organization level. Then after that, the site level, if it is lesser, it is less permissive, then that will prevail. And on the sites, in the default behavior is not always the most permissive. So we have to check it out that what we want to allow. If we want to allow external users to share the links without login, then we have to set that at both levels, at organization level and at the site level. So now here we set at the organization level, and then we will set at the site level. We will go to our site, and then we will do that here. First we bring it back. We want to try first of all how we can share the links with folders and files and give to anybody, and they can log in. They can see the files without even logging in. If we have a scenario that we want to do that, then we can also do that. So first we set it here, then we go to our sites. This is Microsoft 365. This is SharePoint Admin Center. And here we have active sites. Something went wrong. Okay, we can close and then open it once again, or we have another page, we can use that one. We can use this page. Sorry. And we can click on our site, and here we have policies. We go to policies and we see here external sharing. This site can't be shared externally. We will change it. We go to edit and we click on the anyone that we have set on the organization level. The same level we will set here. Then we can share with anyone without requiring the login, and we will just try by sharing one document. We first of all, of course, have to save. So now it is showing here that files and folders on this site can be shared with anyone. So now this level is here. So how we can test it, if we go to our same site, a site for week number 9 here, and this is the home page, and we can try to share one of our documents here in the documents. If we don't have a document, we can just create another document just like this. On the new, we can click on any type of the document that we need. I just created a Word document, and It's here. If I want to edit, I have to select the label. So sensitivity label, anyone that we want to select, and then we can write in here test document 2, and I change the name also same, so it's easy to see. Test document 2, and it will be saved automatically into the documents library. I can just close it here now because it is showing saved. So I close it here, and we see it's not changed. Probably it needs refresh. Not yet. I can click it once again and see. Change. So I just change it once again. Sorry, something is why it's not allowing to change the name. So test document 2, the new name. Yeah, now it is changed, and I can close this one because it's showing the saved. And we see here, yes. Now this is our new test document, document number 2. And I just click on here or right click and go to share. So we have anyone with the link can edit. Why? Because we have selected our setting like this on both sides, on our site and on our organization level, that anyone can share. If we will click on here, then we will see this option active. Otherwise, this will be inactive. Anyone with the link can add it. Does not have to be from our organization, and also they will not require to log in to the site. So I have created an external email just to test this functionality. Then we can, because or we can of course copy link here and then email or give by any way to our colleagues or to whoever we want to give that link. I just created an email address, and then I sent the invitation by the email. And that I'm this time using, I just created one, George Brown 3121 at yahoo.ca. So it's here, still the options are here, no message here. So we can send, and the invitation will go with the link to this email. This is an external email. This is not included into our organization. We can just confirm. How we can confirm? If we go to our Microsoft 365 Admin Center and click on users, active users, we can see if this user is there or not. But that is actually a guest. So how we can see active user? We have many users, but if we click on guest user, because that is of course the email is not from our organization, so external emails come as guest users. So here we see another one I have added as a guest, but not this one yet. So see, this one guest I have, but this one that I'm sending the information is not our guest yet. So this is totally an external email address. So I'm just sending, and see the test document link has gone to him. Now we can test. I have just created myself this email, so I can log in into it. you can create or send to yourself, or just if you like, you can create a new email address for your test purposes and then send a link and see how it works. So I have somewhere logged in with this user. This one? No, I have probably logged out. So I will log in again here. Yeah, I was trying a couple of users here. So first of all, I have to log in into Yahoo to get that email. Okay, so on Yahoo, I'll go to mail. This site cannot be reached. Something happened to Yahoo Mail. Let me just try once again. Yes, it's here. Okay, so this one, COMP3121, I'm using that at yahoo.com. Next. And password I have just saved already. It's not working. Let's see if it's right one. Yes, it's right one. Okay, so don't save already. Okay, I save once again. Sorry, so it is still empty. The email is not received yet. Okay, let me see if there is, invitation has gone to the trash or spam. No, of course it should be there in unread or inbox. Okay, I can try to send the invitation once again and see what happens. Okay, we just try to share this document to this email, George Brown. I was just writing. And message, let me write this time the message. Check out this document and send. So it says the link is sent to link to sent. Okay, we just go there. Sometimes the servers take some time to update. Last time when I tried, it was quickly received, but now it's not received yet. Okay, yeah, it's received here. If not received, then we can copy the link and bring it here and log in as this user, and then we can, this time we will not need login. So we click here, the message is the regular message. I must share a file with you, and we click on this one or open, and we see what happens. This link will work for anyone, means it will not require a login. So we click on this one and see, yes, see the document is opened. And we have given permission it to added this document also to this colleague, so he can write the comments also. Okay, so document is saved, so we can close from here and then we go back into our site and see if really the same document has been shared with our guest and if his comments are reaching back to us. Just let me close this one. Right, it's saved anyway. We can just go back without closing, and I hope so it will be updated. Not here, here. So now if we see, it's modified by guest contributor already is here. So we can click on this one and see what we see in the document. See the same document has been there and it's updated here. So the document was shared without any password requirements. So if we need something like that, we have a scenario like that, we can use this functionality like this. So we just have completed, maybe we can make a picture of somewhere on this document, or we see where we will make a picture. So we have tested sharing without passwords. So I have created a new email account. First I have created this one, then I created another one, but it doesn't matter, any email account that you want to use or you want to create. Then after that, you can share documents with that email address without any requirement of the password. That was the main function that we wanted to test there. So we can just make a picture of this page to show that external sharing, anyone with the link can edit. So how we can do that again, we can just click it here on the share and here write the email address that we want to share with. And we can see the message here is outside of your organization and anyone with the link can edit. So we will make a picture of this page and we will keep this for our assignment. And if we take the complete picture, sorry, just let me close these windows and then I will take the picture once again. So we can see here email, message, and on this corner we can see our username. We go to PowerPoint slides and I'm just pasting this picture here for an example to you guys. You guys can create your own picture similarly and paste into your assignments file. I'll post this file once again after the class completes, so you guys will have the examples also, or if any changes during the class we will make to the PowerPoint slides file, then after the class you can have updated file also. I will just change the version a little bit. Here I have week 09A, then I will give it a name, week 09B. Actually, let me save it right now as, so it's not difficult to recognize the next version. So I have uploaded before, that was version A. Now this will be version B that I will upload after the completion of our class. Okay, so the link was sent like this, and then we can click on it and edit the document without any password. Next sharing level we will try, and we just go back to our site. I close this one, and we have to change either at two places or just for the test purposes. I have not changed at two places, rather I just have changed on the site level. So it has the same effect. If we change on the organization level, then all the sites will have that restrictions that we apply on the organization level. Organization level is that we have seen first of all here, no, here, if we drag it down up to this level, then all the sites will be forced for this level. But I just go to my site and then change it, because this one is anyway more permissive. So if our site is less permissive, then less permissive will prevail. So we go to the site, and then we can change the policies here. External sharing, we click on edit, and the next level is new and existing guests. We click on this one, and then we see guests must sign in or provide a verification code to share the files that we will send to them. So if we save this one here, the settings will be saved, and it should be in effect right away if everything is going fine. Otherwise, we can just log in once again or refresh and see if everything is working as expected. We can click on our document, and then we can click on share, or we can right click here and click on share, or we can click here and share option. Any one places will go to the same page. When we click on share, now see here the option is changed. People in company one with the link can edit. If we click on it, even this thing is grayed out. This is not available anymore because we have selected less permissive. We have not given the permission for anyone with the link. So this one is grayed out, cannot be selected. I'm clicking on it, but it will not come up. Only this level can come up. People in the company one with the link can share that files. People with existing access, this is also available, and specific people is also available, but whichever option we will select, we have to provide the code or login to share the files. I'm selecting specific people to see if the email outside the organization works, because if I select this one, then of course we cannot send to the people outside of our organization. So I click on specific people and see what happens. It is accepted, specific people. I click on apply, and people you specify can edit. Then I write here the email. The thing is, the link will go to the same email address, but with this link, we have to provide the code to access the document. And one thing is noticeable, because this is outside of our organization, still it is external sharing, but this level will need a code. Let's see if it works. We send an invitation and see the invitation is gone. We just wait a couple of minutes and see there if we have received new invitation here in our inbox. I have just one invitation yet, not the other one received yet. It takes sometimes a little time, but now it's came. Okay, but now when we click on it, we will see what happens. It's the similar thing that we see but we click on open. This link works for the direct recipients of this message only. See, this message is also changed. Before it will work for anyone. Now it is only for the direct recipients. Why? We will see why. When we click open, the document will not open simply. It will ask, we have sent a, the system is asking that we send a code, then we give the code, then the document will open. So we click on send code and we see what happens. Still we go back to our email address and inbox and check if there is a new email here. Not yet. Sometimes it reaches to the other folders, spam especially. Not yet. Probably it's not arrived yet. No. So we have to wait a little bit to get that code, because we were not able to get without the code. Code is emailed to this address. So it will be here shortly. Not yet. I mean, let me see if it is reached in the spam. No, it's not in the spam folder also. So the code is not coming yet, but the system is working. So when we enter on the document link, it's not simply opening the document, it is asking for the code. So when the system will be working, either the Microsoft system or Yahoo system is slow, so the code is not reached yet, or in between somewhere, because of course through the internet is all the traffic and everything, sometimes the emails takes time to reach to the destination. Is not yet received. I'm waiting, because last time when I used this function, it was quickly reached to my mailbox, but this time it's not coming quickly. Anyway, the functionality is there. We have verified the main thing. As soon as we will get the code, we enter the code here and click verify, and we will reach to the document, and the document will be editable because the code we have verified. But the main thing is, without the code, we will not be able to reach to the document. Just last try, and if not, then we go to the next task. Okay, it's okay. So we have tested already that sharing with the code, it's working for new and existing guests. We saved it like this, then we sent the code to our one of the guest users. This user is not in our organization, so we say this is a guest user, and like this the code was sent. So we can make a picture here to see that code was sent. The next process, of course, if it takes time, then we can leave that, but the code was sent. So that picture we can take here for our assignment. On this page, we can take the picture. This will not show our username, but of course it will show the email address whichever we have, and test document 2 whichever document we have. So that will be good enough to take a picture. I will just save it here as an example. And when we will get code, it will look like this in our email, and then we get the code from here. enter into the link, and we will be able to edit the document. These pictures are showing that last time when I tested, it was a different email address, but the functionality was the same. Then we go back and check our own document, see into my own username, and the document was edited, the same document that we wanted to edit. So the complete functionality was tested. Just one last try. I wanted to see if I can get the code, and it comes not so late, but once I got in the spam folder, it's not also in the spam folder. Okay, we just leave it. We go to the next task, next level of sharing. So that level is existing guests only, means either the guest has to be in our folder, or or the recipients has to be in our organization directly as a user or as a guest. And the difference between this level and the next level is that next level only allows the users of our organization, and this one allows the guests also. So we test this one also. We go to our site. Sorry, here we click this one, and we go back to our, this is site, and this is organization level, this is site level here. So on this site, a site for week number 9, I'm going to the policies. I just show you once again how we go there. Simply, click here, and we can see the details. In these details, we have policies. We click on policies, and we edit it to change it. External sharing. This site can be shared with new and existing guests. Now we change it. We go to edit. Next level, we select existing guests only. So we click on this one, and then we save it. And of course, then still here are more options, but we are this time only testing this main functionality. These options I can go through. These are helpful, but of course, the subset of the options that we are using. Limit sharing by domain. We don't want to limit by domain, that then only that domain will be, the people coming from that domain will be able to share our documents. We can expire the guest access also if we like to. We can click on guest access, doesn't expire automatically, or we can click guest access expires automatically after these many days. So if we like to that our links expire automatically after these many days, we can uncheck here and check here and write here the number of days. For example, 3 days or 30 days, whatever. Yeah, system is saying that it has to be 30 to 7:30. So we can write minimum 30 days. The link will expire. That after 30 days, that same link will not work. But this time is really long time. We are not easily able to test it, but we believe the system is saying so. The links will work same way. Default share link type, that just the default type. We can change it also when we are sharing, and similarly also default link permission is added, but of course we can change it when we are sharing. So the main thing is we have changed here existing guests only, and then we save. Anyway, we have clicked that's expire in 30 days. It doesn't matter for our test lab process. So we click on save, and it will show that the site can be shared with existing guests only. Now we go to our site once again, and I will just start the topic once again. I have noticed that it's 6:50, so I would like to take a 10 minutes break and complete my prayer also in this 10 minutes, and then we will be back starting in almost 10 minutes. So I write in the text window, and we take a little break here. I will stop, of course, the recording, and then after that we will start again. 10 minutes break. I'm just writing here, and I will